you re-injure yourself with that egg and cheese sandwich for breakfast and your burger and your chips and all that stuff, then you are creating a chronic condition. And that's why I think chronic illness is really an invention of modern times.
I think that if we just look at the very simple basic of the cell and how we can, maximize its potential. And, our organs are made up of many cells. So if we can improve that one cell, it just, improve the organ, improve the system, improve the entire body. And I think that's where we get to start.
Every single one of our cells was programmed to repair itself. Every single one of them. That's why if you get a paper cut, you don't sew it closed, right? Every one of our cells are programmed to repair themselves, which means if you have chronic illness, you are re-injuring yourself every day. That's why you're not healing. Just like with cigarettes, they found that people are smokers. There's actually repair that happens in the lungs overnight until they take the first drag. And then they undo the repair and then they're back to getting worse again, right? So, and that's why people who quit smoking can get their lung level up if they don't have cancer or something, can improve their lungs over time back to the level of even a non-smoker if they don't smoke for long enough. So we're constantly in a state of trying to repair, but if just like a smoker, you re-injure yourself with that egg and cheese sandwich for breakfast and your burger and your chips and all that stuff, then you are creating a chronic condition. And that's why I think chronic illness is really an invention of modern times. Right? We create it every day. Our body tries to heal and then we get sicker and we get sicker. And then when you stop that momentum, you have to be more extreme in your approach to eliminate it. Like in my rapid recovery group, it's extreme. We're using only the nutrition that dramatically reduces inflammation as quickly as possible, following your sleep, your self-care, your moods, all of those things to get that inflammation gone so that you can then be back to healthy again as soon as possible. And then that way, if you get some inflammation, let's say you get an infection or some stress at work, it's a campfire. You do a little self-care and you put it back out again, right? So right now we have this epidemic. You talk about the epidemic of COVID. We have an epidemic of chronic disease that is being driven by the food industry and people's lack of self-care and sleep and emotional health that we can put out and reverse. It takes a really concerted and dedicated effort, but I can say of all people that it's worth it.